Early this morning, Elder Boaz here, and I'm out at the supply yard. And, you know, I talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again. The beautiful thing about building and a beautiful thing about joining a crew is not only do you get the skill sets, but you get access to good material. You get access to material. I mean, this is an example. You know this metal stuff? I mean, I can get all of this for less than 50% off. Less than 50% off. You see? I mean, they won't sell this stuff to a new site because, you know, it got scratches on it. It may have a ding on it or whatever. But so what? So what it got a scratch on it? So what it got a ding on it? They won't sell this. You see all the scratches and stuff? They won't sell this stuff. But so what? So what it got a little scratch on it? So what? I can buy all of this stuff right here. This is enough to do a brand new roof. And there's nothing wrong with this material. So what? It got a scratch on it. You ain't gonna be up on your roof looking at the damn roof once it's up. The key is the product good and it'll last a long time. So the idea is that, you know, even with this pressure treated stuff, this stuff is still good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is made to be outside. I can build an entire structure with all of this stuff right here. I'm getting the skill sets. I have access to material. You know, and I'm trying to tell you folks out there, this is the game. This is what you got to learn how to do. Do it yourself. Learn how to do it yourself. And also, other blessings are going to come in terms of the access. All of the trim, all of the corners, the edges. Look at all this stuff. They're not going to sell this stuff to anybody new. And it's just going to sit here. And so they love a guy like me where I'm going to come down and be like, hey, listen here. Let me look at this. Look at this red. This stuff is expensive. But this is probably an 8-foot long sheet. So this can probably do a 16-foot wide building. And there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then at least there has to be at least 40 sheets right there. That can do a 16 by 30 building right there. Right here. And probably get it more than 50% off. So the name of the game is, you know, the access, the skill sets, you know, and not only can you get this stuff, but you can help out others as well. Because times is hard. Times is real hard. And people just don't have the money to do the things that they want to do. So the idea is to find ways to cut corners, find ways to, you know, do what you need to get done without paying the full price for it. I mean, you're talking about putting up an entire building that costs $10,000 for $5,000. I mean, who can do that? Who has that kind of access? And hey, man, you know, I mean, there's a trade-off. You got to work hard. You got to be willing to work hard. But look at all this stuff. You can cut it down to size. You can piecemeal it together. I mean, again, so what? It has a ding on it or it has a scratch on it. It's going to be on the damn roof. You know, and so I try and tell people, you know, I mean, and it's hard to get people to realize and understand what's going on out here. But hey, you know, you try your best. You try your best to help people out. So the idea is that folks, especially, you know, if you're coming to community, you know, try and find ways to cut these expenses. Then this is an excellent way to do it. Yeah, you can buy a cabin for, well, you know, them cabins are going a 12 or 11 by 30 or 11 by 40 or 12 by 40 or 15 by 40. You can buy those for like $10,000, but why not just go ahead and buy the material and build it? You know what I'm saying? While you live in a little camper trailer, or, you know, while you pitch a tent on a land. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these are the ways in which you can go about, you know, getting this stuff done without pinching your pocket. And stuff like this, you know, the materials, the post, the beams, all of this stuff costs money. But if you can get it for a cheaper price, you can go ahead and get things done without having to spend a whole lot of money, and at the same time, just getting the job done. But I can go on and on, but let me get after it, because we got to pick up some other material. But any questions, peace and blessings. Shalom.